Um. All right. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing good and everything is okay. As you're reaching, I would just implore you guys to hit that like button. It would be really, really appreciative if you guys hit the like button so we can just get straight into the discussion. Want to reach as much as of you guys in the comment section as we just hit the like button. Now, I do believe though that most of the supporters, if not all, majority, including myself, or our reaction to this Hallgrimsson situation is tentatively, I would say, a little bit on the emotional side. And let me tell you why. One, we just miserably fall out of how should I say, a big competition, and we went out quite miserably. And I do believe that a lot of persons from that, the emotions from the competition spilling over based off the departure of the coach. Now, the blame have been thrown now in many, many different directions. Coach problem, this, that, off the field issues, the JFF. So it's a plethora of things circling and emotions all over the place. So it's very important to make a proper assessment. If you try to remove the emotions from it and say, what's happening? Who is this good for? How can it benefit us? So there's a poll in the comment section. Hopefully you guys are seeing the poll. And the poll states, is this a good move by the JFF? Yes, the right move. That's 1. 2, no, bad move. 3, unsure at this point. Now, this poll, based off the amount of persons watching, would have given me an understanding of what most persons are thinking about the particular situation. And that's the reason why I did this particular poll. Not just me just want to create a poll. This poll is going to give me an insight on specifically the persons who are watching this particular video. Not all, not every, just the persons who are watching this particular video, their insight or what they think about the decision. Now, I do believe though, as I said earlier at the start of the video, I do believe though, at this present moment, a bit of emotion still I got in the last versus Venezuela. As I know, you realize you take away from all them or something there. The last versus Venezuela, dropping out of Copa America, it kind of shift the needle away from that. But the emotions from that loss spill over onto the coach based off the context. All right, so we have over 50 persons watching, almost 60 persons watching. I would really, really appreciate it if some of you guys just hit the like button. But no sound like you are going. If you don't like the video, dislike the video. No problem at all. But if you don't like the video, hit the like button. I really don't want to spend the time I talk about likes. I really don't want that. We have a whole lot of things to discuss. I don't want too much time I spend I talk about the likes. Here we go. Forget it. Not for it. Not for it. Not at all. Back to me and say. So at this moment, I do believe that there's too much emotions going around to really make a proper assessment of what's really happening. Now, for me, I personally, let me give you my thoughts on Coach Hallgrimsson. I'm going to give you my thoughts on Coach Hallgrimsson. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'll be dropping the link in the comment section. I also drop the calling number so you guys can call in. So only via something there. WhatsApp. Only can accept call via WhatsApp. All right, so let's get straight into it. From my perspective, I do believe that Hallgrimsson, in my view, was setting up a team to be a real competitive one. Not say there's not issues, not say that he's perfect, but I do believe that we now have a team that is a bit structured, defensively structured though. We compete against big teams. It's not like back in the days when we lose the 3 and 4 when we lose. It was clearly being outclassed. Clearly, that's not the case now. Yes, we still lose. Can I take that away? We still lose, but at least this time around, we're looking at our team, seeing our team being competitive versus the other team. And what do I mean competitive? Yes, I understand that most of you guys do not like the low block. Do not like the low block. I understand that. But not because a low block necessarily means that we aren't necessarily putting up a challenge. By now, my basis, low block, we still get beaten, even though that's happening now. But we get played through quite easy. Last night, no, I was very, very upset with the defenders. I thought the defenders did us a disservice last night. All three goals that were conceded last night are major defensive errors. That's one of the reasons why in some of my videos I spoke about Hallgrimsson being defensive minded, applying difference, applying the defensive tactics, but yet still we are conceding those goals. But yes, last night would have been a key indication of that. Now, I do believe that a lot of persons wanted, let's go for next time now. I do believe that a lot of persons wanted to see Hallgrimsson go based off the recent result, and people thinking, you know what, he's not handling the squad well, he's not managing the players well, his tactics are flawed, and all these type of things. But I strongly believe that based off how I see the team playing, I think that in context, it's not as bad as what we think. And also, one of the big thing is basically the elephant in the room, which is the sole reason why the Hallgrimsson was in the job in the first place, which is the qualification for the World Cup. Now, Hallgrimsson did an interview after speaking about the timing, the right time why he's moving. When he said that it will allow a window for a coach to come in and have about 4 games before the World Cup kick off. If we make it to the World Cup, actually, if we have maybe about 2 windows before the tough games kick in. So he did clarify that based off the timings. Now, the problem is what went wrong. How did this all fall apart? Now, according to the something there, the news, the recent news coming out on Hallgrimsson. Let me see something. I try to find the recent news. Come on, said the news they come out a little bit earlier, and they must speak about the relationship and what's really happening. But a lot of news outlets are coming out with that a lot. The long goodbye, yes, that's the article. The long goodbye is the article, and he's just speaking about the relationship. And in the article, kind of highlight some of the reasons. Now, I do think that most of the times when one coach get our coach resign, coach get sacked, coach get fired, or they leave on mutual consent, because this resignation is actually mutual consent. Let me read it to you guys. Let me first read the article. Let me read the release, the press release that was done by the Jamaica Football Federation. This is the press release, people. The Jamaica Football Federation has accepted the resignation of the head coach of the senior men's national team, Heimir Hallgrimsson. The decision was communicated to the president and players by the coach earlier today, which was yesterday. So basically, in come to decision, I said, you know what? I'm unsure if I can continue in this capacity. Mr. Hallgrimsson came to Jamaica over 2 years ago and has worked assiduously to lift the standard of the national team. The JFF and the wider Jamaica have seen much benefit as a result of Coach Hallgrimsson's tenure. The Jamaica Football Federation would like to thank him for the work he has done, and we are pleased with the coach's commitment to the team. We wish him success in his future endeavors. The JFF Technical Committee will now begin the search for his replacement as the CONCACAF Nations League and FIFA World Cup are imminent. So technically, so what you find out here is this, right? So the coach should have made a decision, and the coach should have said that, you know what, I'm unsure if I can continue. That's it. That's what he's saying. I'm unsure if I can continue. Then no, he said sending resignation, and them understand that. Them accept it. So you know what? Fine. From my perspective, though, I think it was on mutual consent. I think it was on mutual consent. I really believe it was on mutual consent. And it has been discussed apparently for a time period now. And one of the key factors, according to the article, was the coach's relationship with the squad. Let me just bring that up so you guys can see that. So let me just go into present, share screen. And the title said, "A long goodbye." That's what the title said, "A long, long goodbye." So let me see if we can just make it bigger so you guys can see what we're discussing. All right, so let me know if you guys are seeing the screen properly, people. Just let me know. Vivian, big up yourself. Young Jenna, big up yourself. Gilfy, Timals, big up yourself. Professional Pro Clubs, massive respect. Everybody in the comment section, massive respect again. Yet still, we have over 100 persons and just 25 likes. I'm just talking about the boy, I know if you discuss likes. We got 10 minutes in the video and we just had 25 likes. So much persons are watch. Just pay me 1 second, people. Just 1 second and hit the like button. I don't think it's it's not that difficult. And if you don't like the video, dislike the video. Jeez, it's not difficult. Anyways, I could run through this with a fine teeth comb, people. I could run through this with a fine teeth comb. The relationship between Jamaica Football Federation and the Reggae Boyz head coach, Heimir Hallgrimsson, has deteriorated beyond repair, with both parties said to be frustrated with each other moving towards an early separation. Hallgrimsson, who led his homeland Iceland to the first ever Yeah. Yeah, anyways, me not read it. It has, however, been a less than convincing tenure by the 57-year-old, despite its failure, its fairly respectable record with the Reggae Boyz. 11 wins, 6 draws, and 9 losses in 26 matches. Last time would have made 10 in charge. His record in competitive matches sits to 10 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses. With Jamaica set to face Venezuela in the final, we already said that. Here we go. Let me just read to the part where really matters. When contacted, the chairman of the Jamaica Technical Committee, Speed, would not be drawn into direct comment on the matter, but he noted that the normal procedure would involve a post-tournament audit of the technical performance will be exercised in short order. Now, remember that he said that on the day of the game, the head coach would have already informed the necessary personnel that, you know what, I'm moving on, and that is it. So there and then, them probably don't know, say, you know what, let's have a look at it. Let's contact. As usual, the following completion of Jamaica's involvement in the tournament, the technical committee will meet, assess performance, and consider recommendation, Speed told the Jamaica Observer when quizzed on Saturday. However, according to multiple well-placed sources, the damage has already been done, and Hallgrimsson and the JFF are heading towards an inevitable divorce 2 years before the expiration of his contract. The JFF top brass disappointed with the team's result, and for me personally, as I said, the team result, I don't think that's an issue, because at the end of the day, this competition is like just us preparing for the big games in the World Cup, even though we didn't perform well. But I think that's one of the main reasons. Disappointed Hallgrimsson team's result, Hallgrimsson's game management, and lost confidence in the tactician's ability to lead the team to the World Cup qualification. With reports also surfacing that the coach's relationship with several key players has soured. Now, that right there, people, this is the most important part for me personally. And according to these reports, so far, everything would have come to pass. No. So we have to safely assume that this part is also accurate. Listen to this. The reports also surfacing that the coach's relationship with several key players have soured. Now, let me tell this people, right? You see, once a coach lose the dressing room, that's it. That's it. Once a coach loses the dressing room, that is it. 99% of the time when a coach lost his job or get fired or whatever reason is when they recognize that I no longer have control over this dressing room. And that is when the senior authorities or the coach himself decided that, you know what, this is not tenable. I cannot continue under these conditions, specifically with the player. And that is a problem. No, so that I think is the most important one for me. All right. So of note, the coach who moved to Jamaica in January 2023, 4 months after his appointment, has already emptied and vacated the house provided to him by the JFF and has returned to Iceland since January of this year, only traveling to Jamaica for team assignments. Is that really an issue though? If I'm being honest, is that really an issue? Well, probably JFF said, boy, we'll provide the house for you. All the bills are being taken care of. I don't want to occupy the place. But the problem here is also there's work to be done as an head coach in Jamaica. Local camps. But that's strange still, because all him keep the local camps them. Because during that time period, almost every week we have a local camp between Thursday and Friday. I'm not Wednesday, Thursday. So that kind of strange to me. So me no know. That probably need a little bit more explanation. That one kind of don't make no sense. Anyways, let me scroll down. Let me continue. It's a long detailed stuff, people. Hallgrimsson is believed to have initiated attempts to get controversial Aston Villa attacker Leon Bailey to end his break from the team and make himself available for Copa America, as reportedly lost some of his goodwill with the rest of the players after he indicated ahead of the Ecuador encounter that he was still looking to add Leon Bailey to the squad for the tournament in spite of his public rejection of the invitation. Now, that I don't really understand why the coach don't want to do that. Why the coach don't want to do that after the public embarrassment? After the public embarrassment, I don't know why they do that. Not just said these expenses are not being covered by the JFF whenever it travels to Europe to recruit players for the national team. You sure about that, Nacho? You sure about that, Nacho? So let me continue. According to our information, this did not sit well with the other players, and it eventually led to the JFF decision to officially suspend the 26-year-old winger and take the matter out of the coach's hand. No, right there and then, that a JFF mingle with the coaches movement. Even though I would understand the reason why the JFF want to do it, I also can look on it and say, boy, you kind of tie the coach on this when you're making no say, hey, you're going. But let's assume that this is the only particular situation that would have happened. Let's assume that this is the only particular situation that would have happened. So the JFF would have taken the Leon Bailey situation out of the coaches and say, you know what? Only time, because the reason for that is they want to know, say, you are going. Whenever he's coming back, to avoid the public embarrassment again, let it be a case in which he's coming through to us first before we can know and make a decision. Which I said understandable, but you kind of attack the coaches on. Nitro, I'm gonna read further, man. I'm gonna read further, man. I'm gonna show you say I'm gonna read further, man. We're not done, man. The sources claim that the coach also rubbed his employers the wrong way when he sought a commission. Interesting. A commission. Interesting. What is the commission that he's looking for? That is a question I would love to get the answer to, which was not stipulated on the terms of his contract. So he might look commission outside of the agreement that they had. From the US 2 million payment given to each participant, each participating team, after he qualified the Reggae Boyz to the ongoing Copa America. Okay, so in one piece of the money there, which was not in his agreement. Okay, understood. Okay. So in one piece of the Copa America money. Maybe must say him deserve it because he helped the team to reach the Copa America. So I don't think it kind of bad. I don't think that's bad. But it's a case in which the money was already booked and stipulated a particular era. I do think that in some sense he has a little bit of right in that, asking for some of it. Even though in a contract, in putting in the work, so maybe must say, boy, one if you're going to get a little bit of remuneration for a little bit of work when put in. However, the angle is two-sided that an Hallgrimsson who is said to be irritated by several administrative issues and also falling out of love with the JFF. The coach was close to calling it quits after the first leg of the Jamaica Nations League quarterfinal loss against Canada at the National Stadium in November. Hallgrimsson is also said to be dissatisfied with the Federation's level of support towards securing passport for a number of UK-based players who are looking to represent the nature, such as Arsenal winger Reece Nelson. Now, this definitely is also one of the problematic issues. Now, I would really want to know what's the issue in this one. Why there's an issue in securing these players' passport for these players to come and play. I really would want to know what's the issue there, because I do think that's a problem in itself. That's a big problem in itself. And if the coach is recruiting players, I don't think that they have the right to stop the coach or recruit any particular player unless the player is ineligible. And once the player is eligible to represent, I think the coach is in his right to recruit these particular players. And then now the JFF, which is the administration part, should most definitely sort out those documentations so that the coach can get the players that he deem fit or deem ready to partake in the competition. Now, according to Young King said, Hallgrimsson pocket watch him. Now, if you're not covering his expense, then the man must not ask for additional. The man must ask for additional money. No, but what expense? You keep on saying expense, Nitro. Dante said, not surprised because even Damian Lowe said in an interview that Bailey is not telling any lies in what he said. Quite interesting. No, when you say Bailey under the problem, the coach clearly agree with Bailey. No, Dante, Bailey has an issue himself. That's an issue there. That's separate. Bailey that's an issue. So we now go, because this happened, we're going to negate that. No, that's on us. That's also an issue. So me not go pick up him there. So that's also an issue. I won't do that. All issues here. JFF have them issue. The coach identifies as something wrong. Bailey also have an issue. So all issues are on the table and up for discussion, just as valid. Now, let's continue. According to our information, both parties are also not seen eye to eye on the direction of the youth program. Youth program, interesting. With Hallgrimsson and his team pushing for more inclusion of more non-domestic players in the age group squad, with some elements in the JFF hierarchy have demanded that more local-based players be involved. Now that me no agree with. If you're good enough to make the squad, I understand. No, you see the youth program. The youth program is quite a delicate one. It's a very, very extremely delicate. Now, there's a lot of intricacies that goes into the youth programs. And for those who don't know, even our U17 team right now comprised of whole heap of non-domestic players. A lot of them. No, I do think that this string in the favor in the aspect of the U20. I think this is more about the U20 because our other youth programs have a lot of players from the diaspora. So I think this is a string to the U20. So I really like to understand. I would really want to get more information on this. But for me, I don't agree with that none at all. And I think that once a player is good enough, no matter what them play, I think they should be a part of the squad. Unless the coach's decision is this. He might work with this squad here because he believes that this is the squad you have is good enough, or this is a squad you prepare for a time period, unless that's the case. But other than that, no. Me not really see the one there. Walter said no coach can solve Jamaican football problem. If the Jamaican based players are not good enough, then don't use them. Cannot be based bias based if you want to win whatever is the best domestic or not. Understand? Flavor said this brother always find a way to blame Bailey. Flavor Max, move up, brother. Go on somewhere else, man. Go watch our next stream, brother. You know how you come. What me never discuss Bailey also. What the freak, man? Flavor Max, go on somewhere, brother. Yo, them something irritate me, no, man. Me not say nothing about Bailey. Me not busy with Bailey. Why you free you come so comfortable blame Bailey? Go on somewhere else. Go watch on different stream, man. Unsubscribe, man. Me never tell nobody yet that before, but you can do it. Me not care. I don't know why you always had them foolish say. We not there, so nothing there, so we not discuss the player. What discuss this? Me already irritated for the lose last night, the sacking of the coach, all the case, me already irritated, brother. Me not the foolishness now. Just go on, man. You have whole part of that place where glorify you player where you love or whatever. Just go and go glorify him with this, man. Anyways, let me get back to what me I do. All right, so the coach also, okay, ready to tell you. Okay, the coach also is disappointed that this is what Nitro touched on, that his expenses are not being covered by the JFF whenever he travels to Europe to recruit players for the national team. Now, this is two parts, people. This is two parts. So let's understand this now. I understand the reason why the coach has said, boy, me travel go to recruiting. I think based on the fact that the recruiting on me I do. The recruiting on me I do right now is basically to improve the team. So which means that me I work on the team. So me I do the Reggae Boyz work. Now, this now, Nitro, the second part. The second part right now, a JFF insider did, however, contended that reimbursement cannot be issued without prior approval of travel. I'm going to understand this now, Nitro. So this is two parts. In my view, if the coach are going to recruit players, if the coach are going all over Europe to recruit players, JFF should give him the money to do that. Should cover all of those expenses because he's doing Reggae Boy work. But this also is important. If this is also accurate, reimbursement cannot be issued without prior approval of travel. Let me show you this now, Nitro. You work for a company and you work for, say you work for Wisynco, and you travel go overseas. You travel go overseas and you're going to do some work for Wisynco. But Wisynco never knows you travel overseas. They never know say that go on. How you go demand reimbursement? Even if for them work you go do, you cannot demand reimbursement if you never notify them, say, hey, I'm going to do this and that are rated. So this one here, this specific one here, it's two-sided. And if you're going to do your work, you have to make them know, say, hey, this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to travel, and these are the expenses that you might need to cover based on the fact that I'll be going here and there to do your work. So now in that sense, no problem. No, Nitro, you cannot come to the conclusion there. You cannot come. I get that, MG, but it shows that the JFF was never in support of it. You cannot come to the conclusion there. You cannot come to that conclusion. Multiple times I've heard that the coaches in Europe recruiting that these are rated players. We have here multiple reports. You can't say the JFF never in support and recruitment. You have no evidence of that. That is no evidence. Yeah, man. Flavor Max, all I'm saying, Flavor Max, yes, I am irritated, but not by you. I'm not irritated by you. And what I'm saying here is, you don't like my content because you don't like when I talk about Leon Bailey. And all I'm saying is, Flavor Max, you can also most definitely unsubscribe because this video has nothing at all to do with Leon Bailey. This is not a Leon Bailey video. And I won't allow you, Flavor Max, to turn it into a Leon Bailey video. And this is the last time I'm going to address it. Since you don't like me discussing Leon Bailey, it's very much simple. When you see a Leon Bailey video, you ignore it or you unsubscribe where you don't get any notification from MG Sports. Simple as that. No problem at all. I have no issue. I've been doing my little thing. I get cussing regular. I don't mind. That's how the thing go. Now I'm saying is fine. Go. I have no problem at all. And then just look further up in the report where he mentioned the issue with players like Reece Nelson. No, that's kind of different. That kind of different. That don't mean say. Listen, Nacho, it don't mean say the coach would not get the money to go and recruit the players. It don't mean that. You must have stop. Stop talking about Bailey. Right, move away. Go away. You have to stop watching my video them. Simple. Because Leon Bailey is a reggae boy. He play for Jamaica. He come from Jamaica. He play football. This is a football channel. Simple. If you don't want to hear it, stop on the channel. Unsubscribe. I tell you. I've never told anybody this before. Flavor Max. Yeah, first person. I tell you. I would be pleased if you unsubscribe. I don't like the problem. I don't like the concept. So go on. Just unsubscribe. So you're not here. And so Flavor Max said, we get the coach, you next. Fine, no problem. No problem at all, Flavor Max. No problem at all. No problem. Anyways, Young King said, Jeff Van Speed doesn't really want overseas players in the squad because such man to push in players in the national setup. Who? Don't say such man. Speak with clarity so we can have the discussion. So what am I going to do now, people? Since we're in it, so Nitro, you want more? Nitro now calling. Nitro now calling. Nitro all of them something we're not calling. Let's continue. Having scored their first Copa America goal in a 3-1 loss to Ecuador on Wednesday, the Reggae Boyz will be looking to secure. That done. So basically, the article completed by saying that we exited miserable. Nature said you don't run customers, MG. The customers are always right. But if the customer, let me show you the Nature, right? Them say customer always right. But listen to this. There's no way me can have a BMW store where I'm selling BMW and you come and tell me that you want Audi. All I'm going to say is, no, we only offer BMW here. You can go over there to the Audi store to get Audi. That's all me I say, Nitro. That's all me I say. So it's not me running the customer. And customer are always right. I can't tell you. Me working, when in the army, me know. You can't come ask, come at the BMW store, ask Audi and Jaguar. No, this is a BMW store. BMW come for. Man, Rob Smith, biggest rubbish that man, but customer always right. Because I mean, the customer can come back in a face. Young Kids said Speed, the entire Jamaica know that. All right, so Young Kids just said Speed want push film players in the team. So why we not have more Cavalier players in the national team? Is that a case? Me just ask that, you know. Why would I have more national? Why would I have more Cavaliers player than the national team? Go say big up MG. Customer is always right, but we need to respect each other opinion. No, you see the king goes. No, I respect his opinion. And he said, don't want me talk about Bailey. So I said, no, fine. All I'm saying is, you don't want me to speak about the player. You can unsubscribe because I will always speak about the player, and I cannot stop talking about the player because at the end of the day, he's a reggae boy and he plays for Jamaica. So that doesn't make sense. And this is a football platform where we discuss football. So I'm respect whole heap of opinion, whole heap of people opinion respect, but not all opinion are really proper opinion. Not all. I've seen some really crazy stuff. May I tell you, especially in the comment section after the video done. Here we go on now, people. Let me see if we can just get the call up, the calling started out. So you guys can call in. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section as well, so you can come onto the platform if you feel free to do so. Big up yourself, Luton Fire. Hard campaign against the JFF for 2030. 2030 seems to be gone. Everything have to mash up now to build again. You know what the problem is? This is the problem. This is the problem. The election just gone what year? Just what the election gone. And all who see in a position right now, not going anywhere. One love and Flavor Max. Me can beg on please. Just don't comment. Me I try my best. For just avoid that comment. Me I try my best. So them not go nowhere at all. We as outsiders, there's nothing we can do. There's not one thing. We can cry, we can make nice, we can publish any amount of stories. Very unfortunate. There's not one thing we can do. Now, when I look at it, these are similar issues that we've been hearing for years. No, Owen, me not black people from my channel, no, Owen, no. Me encourage them to do so because me must say them not like the content. No, man, them good, man. Them good, man. Anyways, so at the end of the day, them are going in a position for the next 4 years, which means after the World Cup. Now, I do think though, yes, when you have good results, when the team get good results, you don't really see what issues, you know. You don't really see what issues when the results are good. You don't see what issues. Yeah. All right, Lexi, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Try MJ. Do you think we can get to play? Do you think we can get to play in midfield? We do not have any ball progressors in the middle of the pitch. All right, so let me show you. This is one thing I like. When I watch Hallgrimsson did that build a team. Hallgrimsson's structure of the team was strength of defense, strength of attack. Because at this present moment, right at this moment, these are our biggest strengths. So strength in midfield, strength in defense, strength in attack. Then now, gradually improve the midfield. Big up yourself, Tom Stranger. Gradually improve the midfield. I think that's what Hallgrimsson was trying to do. Even though we don't hear a lot of names, midfielders being mentioned on a regular basis. Robinson said, not true. The results have nothing to do with this. Let me tell you, you have poor management who get good results. I didn't really hear much about it. Yeah, poor management who get good results. I didn't hear much about it. Anfield issues, I'm telling you, Anfield have a lot to do with it. Anfield has a lot to do with it. When they get bad result reflects a lot. Good result, people feel nice, people don't pay attention to certain things. Ax said, good move for the coach, sanity, horrible for the foreseeable future of Jamaican football. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? TikTok said, MG, you should remind your fellow bloggers that we don't need a repeat of the last World Cup qualifiers. You guys run off Hallgrimsson. Me run off Hallgrimsson. Me all says a coach me have high ratings for. And again, creating a negative narrative around our program. What kind of negative narrative? Come on, man. What kind of negative narrative? Zaba said, David Moyes is available. Jesse gonna say he played one tournament and make semi-play, play another third place. So now that he played one and lose all, we get rid. Clearly, this deeper than results. Yeah, all right, so that's all right. Big up yourself for that, Jason Guna. What I'm saying is that's the reason I'm saying I think this is more around. This is more around the dressing room. What's happening in the dressing room? No, we know say boy Artifi is a big thing, but the dressing room is a huge issue. Dressing room is a huge thing. Let me tell you this, people. There's a clap available. Richard, we can't play a clap. The amount of money them the kind of coach require, we cannot play them. Our federation, FIFA not the yearly money what clap for get. That are the yearly money what FIFA give away. So that mash up. Axis said coaches never get a chance to implement a stable culture. Stable culture. You have to ask yourself and say, how long now as the all right, you are going one love. You're the problem. One love, you cannot keep on a spam. So they keep on a spam. Keep on a spam. The spamming can cost my channel to get a strike. So may I beg you, one love, stop the spamming. Stop the spamming. Yes, anything I say, me and Speedy go coach a team. No problem. Fine. No problem at all. So I may accept it because I say it, so I accept it. So me and Speedy, me gonna be assistant coach and Speedy gonna be the head coach. No problem. No, well, me can't coach it. So me be the pack up the ball, but me pack up the bag and him something. Me be the kit man. No problem. MG Nigel, big up yourself, Lexi, for the super chat though. Massive respect, bro. You know me really get super chat. I probably shouldn't ask. Anyways, no MG, just it is recent. The Observer tell you that the man decided to leave from January. True. Well, he decided to leave aren't just probably might leave from January based off I facts and packing things from them time there. So there has to be some. I agree with that, Nitro. There has to be some deep-rooted issue. The problem here is not many really explain what the issues are. We're not getting no clarification on these major issues. Because at the end of the day, we know this thing ago. Early said JFF need to do some serious recruitment going forward because this crop of players can't compete with non-CONCACAF team because they lack technical qualities and fitness. No, I know me not agree with that. The Ecuador game kind of opened my eyes. The Ecuador game in itself opened my eyes as to what's happening. Key motivation said, what do you think about Butler being the coach? Madness? Nope, none at all. I've seen Butler coach, and I'm telling you, especially big men, none at all. Ian Jaggy said, MG, you should go. Yeah, man, no problem, Ian. Me go do it, man. You know, once I get paid, me go do it. No red, man. Me do it. Owen said, Paul Hall with his quota system, one love. All right, so we have Daniel Blake and Daniel Thomas. Come on, big up yourself, Daniel. Are you here?
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. How you doing?
Yeah, what do you think about the situation so far?
All right. We never really a big fan of him still, because as Jamaicans, we like see attacking football. And up to this day, I see Hallgrimsson playing attacking football. Him too defensive as a coach, and as coaches, you have to learn to take risks more while. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Me not see him take no risk. Me not blame no players or anything, but the body is not good enough for you play midfield for Jamaica. The other midfielders out there we can play. Me want to Tyreek Magee. People are going to say me at foolishness, but want to Tyreek Magee. Why him can't get the national side.
All right. So all right. So quite a lot of time I hear the Tyreek Magee situation. The major question is, when last have you seen Tyreek Magee?
The last time Tyreek Magee played for Jamaica, the Gold Cup.
No, me not play for Jamaica. Play football.
The Gold Cup. The 2022 Gold Cup. The last time.
That was the last time you seen play football?
Yeah, last time me seen play for Jamaica.
No, man, me not talk about Jamaica. Me talk about football in general.
Me know say he play somewhere in the US now.
USL.
Yes,
And
man,
guess
play
what?
USL.
He's not even getting game. So how can you justify him playing if he's not even playing game in the US?
Well, you have a point there, so yes, but at previous times when he used to play
No, but you
football.
can't use that. For example, so example, let me give a perfect example. So because when me go high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me the fast and fit and and good on your wing. So because of that, me can go play for Arnett Garden now. I show the same. This is the same context where I use, you know. So because of that, me can go play for Arnett Garden right now because when me not play schoolboy football, me the fast and fit, so me can go do for Arnett Garden. You understand what I say now? You see what I
I
say?
understand what you're saying now.
Exactly. So that's what I'm sure say. It no make no sense. The truth is, it no make no sense.
But overall, we lack midfield quality.
I agree with that.
I think we lose all 3 games. The midfield quality.
Mm.
Yeah, we lose the game in the midfield. And the first game though, we lose to Mexico. That wasn't the coach's fault because your centre half a play good. That a Bernard. Why you gonna pull Bernard and put in my collector? The whole team a play good in the first 2 changes lose the game, you know. The first 2 changes should have been last 2 changes them. Dixon and Cephas to come on and go run at Mexico. Mexico I get tired. But me now go say me not see progress. Yes, me see progress. And me see we get some good results. But me think at the perfect time for him now for just step down as him say him step down. But the thing for me is now, which coach is going to take up the mantle? That is the thing now.
All right, so let me tell you this, right? For those who don't know, there's a lot of coaches who want the job. The Jamaican job, for people might think say, boy, with people, may I tell you, this Reggae Boyz job, a lot of people want the job. So me don't know how people might believe say, boy, nobody no want it. Joke with that, make, yeah?
All right, let me ask you a question.
I do believe though we might get a high profile coach that would be good.
All right, well, let me ask you a question. All right. Out of the Jamaican coaches now, we don't really know which high profile coach we are looking at yet still, but we soon hear that. But out of the Jamaican coaches now, if you should pick a Jamaican coach to coach national team, who would you pick?
You mean if you could pick a Jamaican coach?
Yeah, for coach national team right now, who would you pick? Very good question, right?
Yeah, that's a really good question. One, we have got to do some research on it. Me have got to search for coaches on me. We can say, all right, these coaches are coaching at a particular level, and they would have harnessed them skill enough. They would have harnessed them skill enough to can come here and do something. It's not just a man who just start coach or reselling start. No.
Me not that.
Yeah.
The man when me think fit, him not go and coach it.
Who?
Bertis Bell. The perfect man for coach Jamaica, but me not think him go and do it.
Why you say that? Why you say my perfect man for coach Jamaica?
All right. Yes, me know him coach schoolboy, right? I remember him that coach big man team already. Because when him that coach Huey, I think I him carry Huey come my Premier League. And the way all the man have Huey a player.
Him coach Constant Spring recently too.
Yes, remember say Huey was one of the most dominant force in the Premier League, you know, until him left, you know. And they were playing beautiful football. Me now say he might come to Jamaica and start playing beautiful football right away now. But as Jamaicans want to see attacking football. We don't want to see a defensive football.
So let me show this, right? Let me show this what many of us get wrong. It's a coaching club versus coaching national team are 2 different type of coaches, you know. That's your finals. And most of the time, look at certain coaches, right? Now, if I coach him, when I say I coach a national team, none of them don't really coach club. None of them don't really coach club. Most of them. Because national team is not more of the tactical and kind of something there in certain aspect. It's more of man management. It's more about man management. How do you manage these players? How do you put these players in a system in a short time span? It's more of coaches who can do quick fix. So you have successful coach in the clubs, and when they move on from the clubs, then kind of just fade away. So I understand that. So me not gonna say Bertis Bell cannot do the job. I can't say he can do the job as well. But I would want a coach where at a high level consistently. At a high level consistently, week in, week out. That is what I would want.
Because Miguel Cole, coach high level coaching now, though, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Darren Moore, St. Paul Hall.
Yeah, Paul Hall. Because
There is a UEFA A license coach right at this moment, a Jamaican UEFA A pro license coach in Jamaica right at this present moment.
Who is that? You know what to say?
Somebody me talk to, me seen recently.
You want the job?
No, well, me not talk to him, but me seen recently. Something I know for a fact.
He wants the job.
No, does not want the job. Maybe he want it, but based off of me I hear, in not so like he want it. Anyways, Daniel, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Move on to more. Massive respect, yeah? Caribbean River said, go in your week. Why? I don't know if a week, this week you talk about our week in at the back, our week, my foot then week, our week, my hand then week, me can't live for 50 pounds. Why? I don't know. I make some clarity. Presser. Oh God, man. Presser just not calling no people. Presser calling back, man. Hopefully me can get this start out. Presser calling back, man. So me can hopefully hopefully the call can go through. Okay. Blessings, Presser. Morning, boss. Yeah, man.
I just want to say this, right? I think, let me say this. Let's say the names like Neverbell, Marion Garden, Rick Butler, Kenny Butler. Listen me. They're not fit for the job. And it's just the truth. Right? Really and truly, MG, if you check the CONCACAF region, right? It's a very competitive region. Right? And if you look at the likes of the United States and Canada, especially Canada since recently and over the past 10 years, right? Just recently, I appointed Jesse March, former manager for Leeds United, right? He was at Salzburg and a couple other clubs. If you look at Mexico, we know them are going through a transitional phase. But look at Panama, they're on the up recently, right? And they want to play brilliant football, whatever the case is. Canada literally just make out of them group, them and Argentina. And if you look at the talented groups of players that we have for the pool of players, you can't say you want Neverbell and them people in the job. You get what I'm saying? It is disrespectful to the program that we have at this moment in time. If you want to match up to the best in the region and even make it out the group in Copa America, etc., Neverbell, Craig Butler, and any other butler, any other body, they're not going to get the job done. First of all, they don't have the qualification, in the sense, the qualification, like the track record that is required. So we can look at it and say, no, them can take a shot at the job, them can at least do something. But many people are saying, Craig Butler, that's just like, that's just fascination with that money. You get me? I say, because it's just that money. You see me? If you look at other countries within the region, Jamaica to them is a laughing stock at this moment in time. You get me? I say, them look on Jamaica and I say, boy, Jamaica has some good players, but them are joke out the thing. You see me? I say, I'm not the way of like world-class players or whatever the case is, but we do have respectable players that can play football. It's not like don't play the players. When I say the Copa America was in the best campaign, especially the last game. But I feel like we can just smile down with things and say, oh, get these type of people in the job. But me here say you have a lot of coaches right now, respectable coaches who are interested in the job. Me here, that's for a fact. You get me? I say, it's just the JFF have to make the big decision now as to who them are going to pick out of the pool that they have right now. We're interested, isn't it? So I just tell me seats. We have to get somebody respectable, good track record, whatever the case is. And as I say, a lot of international coaches, them don't really have like a track record at like the club level. Some of them do, but you don't really find it a lot where even like was even like successful at the club level. You know, most of them leave club go to our country, and that's where you actually can see them track record. You know they made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good point. I agree with you because in the same sense, what me not understand is people will call names. People are gonna give some names that them feel like because based off of what them see, it's a total different thing, you know, because when you branch your legs them and go into the wider region now, you realize that boy, we're far away from what we should be. Far away from what we should be. I think that's where the problem lies. But at the end of the day, I do believe that we're gonna get in a proper coach. I think we're gonna get in a good coach. I think that was already set in precedence. So our good coach are coming. So for me personally, I think by about August we might get a big announcement. Say a big coach are coming. Because I don't think they're gonna go below Hallgrimsson. I think Hallgrimsson would have been the base default now for the quality of coach I go for.
And to be fair, the JFF, them can't miss this one up because them would have time. Because if you listen to Hallgrimsson, he said this decision did basically make before Copa America, which basically did communicate with the JFF. So them would have known from then, say, all right, they must start the process of looking for a coach. I remember the article, he said the relationship is irreparable. And like I said, it just happened over one night. It's something where them know from long time, him inform them. So them would already know, so them have to start the process of getting a coach. We have the Nations League coming up. We have the most important thing, World Cup qualifiers in 2025, you know? So we have to, and for me, MG, it's not only getting in a coach, right? The JFF themselves need to fix up in terms of how them operate and creating an environment for people to thrive in, especially a coach, because I think one of the main reasons as to why the relationship goes sour between Hallgrimsson and the Federation is because of the whole saga with Bailey and other stuff as well. Maybe other things that he wanted that he never get. You get me saying? And you know how some coaches operate. Once them ask you something and them not get it, especially like recruiting players, etc., you know, so after them will walk away from a job.
Yeah.
So look on like Antonio Conte and them when them say them want A and I beat them get them we left the job on you know?
Yeah.
And you just can't repair them because them not get what they want. And for a lot of them, you need to give them certain tools for them to be successful. I'm not saying Hallgrimsson never have the tools to be successful. I think to an extent he was successful. Is it me? But answer this question, MG. In terms of the foundation, you think Hallgrimsson leave a better foundation?
100%. 100%. I think the foundation have been set right now. Not just the quality players we have, but most definitely the way the team structure in itself. We know exactly how we want to play. We know the type of players we have. How can we build on that? And Hallgrimsson did say, in this leaving a time like this would be a more understanding in regards to how we want to move going forward. I think that's the case. And Master Boy and give leeway if any little default happen, you have one window or about two windows to make it right. So a new coach can come in, come fix things.
Yeah. But as I say, you have to try and get somebody with reputation, somebody with a good track record to an extent, somebody with a philosophy. Hallgrimsson would have had his philosophy. It just never work out. You know, I say, type of football when you don't play. I don't think it's fit for the team. You know, he never. I don't think he really got the best out of a lot of our players. Then again, sometimes I ask yourself the question: are some of these players even good enough? Isn't me? No disrespecting, but some of them have a ceiling. And even recently, people are complaining about them and MG. But tell the you know, I respect them, but if you look for him in his career, he has never been a consistent player. Never.
No, but he has been consistent for us.
No, he has been consistent for us, but in big moments, he always wants the best players to show up. You get me? And in general, he's not a consistent player. So even when you're wanting for the big moments, he's not a guarantee that you're going to have him for that. You get me? But it is what it is. I respect Hallgrimsson for the time I'm spending with the team. I feel like him definitely leave a good foundation. I feel like him change up a lot of stuff and try to implement a lot of stuff at the professional level, like for shows a certain way to say, listen, if we want to be successful, we have to head into this direction, you know? So I feel like him bring that across, and he wanted more in that aspect, but the JFF, we don't know them operate idea, and them couldn't grant that. You see me, I say? But Jaja, you
rough. I feel it.
But every team I got to a transition, you know, Greg Berhalter, USA might sack him soon. You know, Canada recently appointed.
Mexico coach probably gonna get sacked too.
Who?
Mexico coach.
But I think it was a guarantee that Mexico should have made it out of the group though.
Not necessarily, you know, but the expectations are high. Remember now, them ranking high now. Where's that?
I said Mexico expectation always high. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
A big nation like that, footballing nation at that too, expectations will be high. And it just never work out. So you know, say.
But if you say drop out, then them can feel better than themselves.
You can imagine. What on it? So, who else? Canada alone? Jeez. Canada go represent you well.
But Canada so far represent CONCACAF well from the first game, even though them did lose. Canada did play well against Argentina. Them just couldn't.
True. Put it in chances. Yeah, can we do a watch along feet? That's true. Yeah. But anyways, big up yourself now, bro. Yeah. All right, so you may know people. May I drop the calling number? Trevor said, Lucien Favre needs a job, plays 4-2-3-1, preferred formation, plays attacking football coach in Germany. But not remember, people, not remember that. As someone said in the comment section a while ago, for all these years, I watch Jamaican football. I never see Jamaica play attacking football. Philip Grant said, super coaching staff, Craig Butler, Neville Bell, and Jerome Waite. Roughy, man. What made the coaching staff the super Philip Grant? Let me know. Philip Grant, you are gone. May I drop a calling number? Calling. You know, so no phone number. Me always a year make some suggestions. I know say on the not talk, on the probably drop on the chat in the comment section, but yet still on a free calling and talk. Calling. You know, me always wonder. Many times busy people come in the comment section, come challenge me, come say who or something, but they will never call and talk to me directly. Never do that. They will never speak to me directly. They'll never do that. But they have the most talk when it regards to commenting. You're going to know people. I open the door so that they can call in. Me put the number there. All I know have whole heap of talk, this, that, rated. Jerry said we have to start somewhere. I'm not for that in a box mentality. Jean-Pierre fan, big up yourself. We need a total press system. Coach, it would suit our lack of midfield and pace. I agree. That's what I say. What they say, and people laugh off of me. I say the ideal coach should I have right now is a coach like when name Clap. Strictly just want some workers in the middle of the pitch, but everybody else are be runners. High intense runners, high press. So we don't necessarily need this ball playing thing where everybody are make nice ball. High intense pressing and running. Lots of running. Whole heap of running. That me I look on. Jesse gonna jump here. The last coach didn't press much, and we still run out of gas in the match. Not so sure that we really. No man, remember what? Here we go and know Jason Guna. If we have players who are playing a Premier League and Championship, and them are run out of gas, something must wrong. No man, Nitro. No, Nitro. No. Don't tell me that, man. You never call in yet. You make a lot of statements, you never call in yet. Me drop a link, you never have to show your face. Starboy said, MG, you expect a man that mentioned Craig Butler in coaching Jamaica to be someone. I just said, tell Antonio to bring Moyes with him. Colin Quest said, no good coach can coach Jamaica. We are too hard to deal with. No discipline, poor Grim. He tried really hard, but the main aim, the man ain't Jesus, bro. He's just a man. We're no good to ourselves. I know me not agree with that. One, let me tell you, yeah, the coach has to take some level of responsibility as well. The coach is not void of responsibility. The coach is void of responsibility, yeah? I can't tell you that. Now, let's be honest. I'm going to be honest. Let's do a track record of all the best, the top ranking teams that we have played. And let's look at the result versus those teams. The coach has definitely gotten bad results as well. when you go up against tough opponents, and the coach have gotten good results. One of the two biggest results the coach have gotten against big teams that have been Canada 3-2 in Canada and Panama, and the Panama results. I think those are the two biggest results Grimson would have garnered under his belt. Maybe that's the Mexico 2-2 draw at the Azteca. Big up yourself, Travis. Maybe that's the Mexico 2-2 draw at the Azteca. So maybe that would definitely be one of them. People, you know, from me, you see me drop the calling number. And I'm not calling. But yet still, when I have so much blasted chat in the comment section, who this and who that, MG this, MG that. But we're not calling. We're not calling, no. Daniel Thomas said, didn't Rene Samuels play attacking football? No. He's not far from who has to know. He's really far from who has to know. So Robert said, the Federation never want to take them beaten. Big up yourself, Jay. Massive respect. I now hear me. Jero said, hear them fool she said. You have lack of noise there, bro. Here, Jay. Moise, Allegri, Allardyce, Benitez, all available. John Star. You know how much money them the coach costs? If we can you afford club? No, sir. None of them coach will not talk about, man. The 1 year salary them ask for is the same amount of money what FIFA give if you 1 year. So if you take all that FIFA money and give it to the coach for them swing salary, how we are going to run a program? Just how? That's the big question. Just how? I'm scroll down. All right, so make it the next call, people. Bless up yourself, Carl. How are you going?
Yeah,
Me there now.
Thing. You see now, you know, and show the coach on the bus. But you're quick to show the alien on the bus. You see me?
Why some not coach?
If you go on the bus, probably play Dominica and Dominica Republic. Because them this side is a baseball country. You see me?
But didn't we win?
No, yeah, we win. But how we win?
How? Okay.
We win 1-0 and 3-2. Then the side is supposed to score power ball, man. And 6 them the side to get.
I'm not going to say 6, but a comprehensive beating then. I would say a comprehensive beating.
See, this one you see, none of them play no Premier League. They're not even playing. Brother, what I'm trying to say is, when Jamaica play they started to become serious Jamaica. You see what I say? They started to become, we are going to get 6. We know what we're going to lose. No, sign that they really decided we're supposed to start posting towards Jamaica.
I agree.
We're going to but brother, you hear me I say, we can't go to my boy, you see me? We don't look good, you see me?
Let's say you don't like your team look.
No. We can't low and tell him good job for Jamaica. Low needs to in our side now because Low is a man for your team. We can't make Low to get yellow card every time. You see me I say? Because we know him play don't cause problem. Someone Nicholson, he can play the same way, do a good job. Alright.
So ask yourself the question now. Why every coach come of all their players them we are talking about in our squad?
Why?
Yeah.
Because them are their name and them are play Euro football.
Yeah, but that means something.
What you want to me?
No, what I'm saying is right. If you're one coach, if you got one club, if you're one club, right? And every coach come at the club, come select you and make you play. What if I say about you? I mean, I agree with that. So that's now me can tell us how Hallgrimsson have to take beating for that. Because if a player now play good, pull him off I feel. You know, because I name. Really? Why I say that? Why? Mm. We played last night. Mm. Albus. New York. So in the comment section. A defender? Defender? Quarterback attack. Mm. They life. Defense in the life. Mm. Me I try pick up and say. Yeah, Johnny from January and time have local camp. Alright, let's say the line I break your numbers. Yeah, man, bless up. Alright, people, that's how I drop the link in the comment section so you can call in through the link, you know. When you can call in through the link, you know, people, the link come drop in the comment section. Like vast easy, you know. I'll know click the link. I want to get you come in.
Military.
Yeah, bless up, Jay. Well, I make it the next call. You have a lack of noise in the background. You caller? So you say now, what go on? What make you say that? You know, sir, I'm not found to get it wrong. Why you say that? Me can ask a question. You ever see, hold on. You ever seen coach on national team before? Yeah. Yeah, man. Based off of what you see. Like? No, man. Grown players. Coach what about? Well, Carla, give me a name, Carla. Give me a name. Yeah. Farmer what? Oh. All right, you may say. If possible, if you call him on the link, come drop in the comment section. Yep. No, the link better if you call him, man, because me I have problem. They might have problem for ear. All right, looking at the comment section. All right, looking at the comment section. You also want link, just click it. Call back. Yeah, man. You can call same man, same phone call. Yeah, man. Just do it and call back. Yeah, where's the going on, Jay?
Yeah, military. I'm just saying that I saw this coming, to be honest, because I would assume that it's customary for most coaches whenever they're they're going to a different country, or they're coaching a new team, a national team at
Mhm.
that. They bring their own staff, and based on what we saw, a lot of people that he never wanted it in his staff are there because of the football federation.
Like
And
who you thinking? Who you thinking of stuff whenever they wanted it?
well, I mean, a lot of changes we saw. One of them is who said that he wanted Maron Garden as his assistant.
No,
Nah,
but I remember. No, but look at this now, right? Even though Miran Garden is his assistant, him also have something they did. John Wall.
yeah, but I wanted to ask this question just so I get it correct. Is it that Coach Hallgrimsson responsible for 100% of the selection of players?
I would assume so. That is. I would assume that is the case.
It would assume so. I don't think that's the case. I think Maron Garden is assistant coach gets a pick for some of the players too. And I mean, if you have a job,
but we not seen a team right now. You have to say Maron pick them.
well, most of the local players would have been, and all those other
No, but
clubs.
you have to remember this, right? That the coach himself had local camps.
Yes, he had local camps, but that's
so
a part
during that local. Well, we can safely say that if we're gonna assume, let's not assume. We could go with the evidence so we can work with, right? The coach has his local camp. He pass from January anytime they have local camp go right down until the season end. It must be safe enough to say that during that time period, he would have seen in those local camps who he can take a chance with. Remember, he also played international friendlies with just the players, them local based players, them right. And from those friendlies, he would have seen who he can trust, who he think would adapt to his system. So now, when he comes to pick the Reggae Boyz squad, and maybe one and two players cannot make it, I won't be available. In can go so boom, based off in camp and international friends they play. Let me pick one or two of those particular players. Make sense?
That does make sense, but didn't JFS?
Because no, the reason I'm giving it away now would they break away all the assumptions them, the assumptions them where add up. So we're going in line of things where we can say, bro, we can prove this.
So there was no quota system then, that's what you're saying?
Quota system for what? The senior team?
Yes.
I can't agree with that. The past 2 years, since Hallgrimsson come in, 90% or 98% of the squad has been players from the diaspora.
Yeah, but we have also seen that in his selection that there are a lot of other local players most person wouldn't have included in the squad. We have
like
other.
Who?
Well, all right. Not remembering all the names of these guys because they're not, they're not any famous players. They are part of the championship team, that the Cavalier team, I think, and the Montego Bay team.
One Cavalier player team get called up. One.
All right. So
one,
all right.
and that's King.
All right. So I wouldn't have called Dixon. I would have probably go for the other Low or Andre Gray or something else. So that's just one. Right. I saw he called in Wes Harding, right, and that's actually good that he called in Wes Harding, but we still have Damon Lowe and we still have other players in the squad where we have a lot more other players in the diaspora that can replace them that we're not really seeing. So I'm thinking that the coach is not getting. I don't think he had the option to select the player that he wanted to select, and
why you think that?
Especially if you're losing matches.
Yeah, but why you think that?
Because even when you're watching some of the matches, some of the changes.
No, but you can't say watch a match. No. Yes, you have to work with evidence at hand. For example, just to go and say, what about the World Cup qualifying squad? For the World Cup qualifying squad, we had 6 JPL players in the World Cup qualifying squad. 6? Is it 6?
Yeah, I think
about 6. Yeah, about 6, right? There were no Ethan Pinnock. Wells never come.
Amari Bell was in.
No Amari Bell. Well, I'm go check it.
Yeah, a lot of the guys weren't there, but come
Yeah,
on.
there was a lot of players who weren't there. So isn't it strange that for the World Cup qualifiers, let's assume why. All right, so Jesse Guna said at the end of the day, it went up to 8 additional players. So what we have to look on is right. How did that happen? How we end up to 8 additional players? Amount of players, even before the World Cup qualifier squad, me hear say this a player come, that the player come, and that the player come, and at the end of the day we don't see it.
I guess those are stuff that takes stuff that goes on in the background that we don't really know. I guess it's to me our assumptions at this point.
Let me make it clearer. So Jesse Guna, other than the World Cup qualifiers, the 2 World Cup qualifiers game them, which other game you see 6 or 7 JPL players in the squad? Hasn't happened. Maximum of 2 or 3 maximum. Probably Dixon, King, and the goalkeeper Davis. And before that, you'd have been no. Yeah, before that. King said he reached out for Copa, but Roof told him he was unfit. You see? So our players are telling coach now. So Gerald said they did actually. He asked not to be included because he thought himself to be Ross. So him reach out to players. So he reached out to players. And the players them say, no, we're not ready for this, or we can't come for this one. So what the coach are going to do? The coach are going for the closest option. Jano, sorry. Carla. Watch out, one link in one link in a comment. Yeah, there's a link in a. Yeah, man. Looking at the comment section, you'll see link. Just click on the link. Yeah, man. So what I'm saying, Travis said, so the whole problem is if a coach reach out to some players and the players make themselves unavailable, or even if the players are unavailable, what do the coach do next? Especially when it come close to the point of have to select the squad. So the thing is,
how much players wasn't that 60-man squad that they listed?
60-man pool
60.
And 26 players selected. And 26 players selected.
So you have 20 more. See, you're telling me that out of 20 odd more players, we couldn't find nobody else other than those guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the coach select a team. The whole point is now we cannot continue to beat us. Why? And the coach has select a team. And the coach has select a team. But when we get good results, we're gonna allow the coach. Jason Gunnar said the pool was never released to the public. Understandable, but I think the World Cup qualifiers pool was released. More than likely, the World Cup qualifiers pool would have been released. Here we go on Jason Gunnar. Jump on the link now, Jason Gunnar. And make we hear what you have to say. This coach do the right thing. Him don't believe in youth squad. I don't really understand what the youth team them necessarily have to do the head coach. Still, me personally, I don't really understand that. So that part doesn't make sense. Okay, so the World Cup qualifiers pool was not released neither. Okay, interesting. I really understand it. So people, here we go. As I say, people, drop the link in the comment section. It's very easy for calling and say it to the point. More than me to and from. Because me try get the calling thing up and hopefully by tomorrow me do it. Yeah, man, and when the World Cup pool release, we still never see the squad where people want to see. Well, if you understand this, people, there's no way, once you see the squad, and I think we're going to always have the issues there. Once people see 1 or 2 players who they believe should not be in the squad, it's going to be a problem. And to them, it's going to be a case in which somebody else up in the squad. Once that happens. And there's no justification for it. It's just belief.
Well, I really hope that we can hear like a statement from
from the chairman of the technical committee about the sacking. Well, not the sacking, but the coach quit. 'Cause we don't know if he really quit or if he got sacked. We don't really know. They tried to cover stuff up, but I really hope to hear from him to see if there's any underlying issues that were there or whatever, so we can have a better understanding of what really happened. Because we cannot hire a coach for World Cup and then he went to Copa America and now he quit. Something ain't right, man.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I totally understand that. But at the end of the day, they must have seen something. Something must have happened which should have led to this dilemma where we're in a position right now as to we basically all over the place. But the whole point is this. The problem I look at now is this. They did the decision at the right time. Whereas them can put things in place to get things done. That's the right thing we look at. So we don't have no good players, both locally overseas team like Costa Rica can build quality players in their league to compete against any team in CONCACAF, while Jamaica can't do the same. Can't? Is it can't? We can't do it? The chairman said MG sound like a paid agent. Don't make it sound that obvious. You see, the thing is, once you speak a particular way, is either an agent or somebody a pay you or this or that. Hey, me tell you me drop the link in the comment section now. If me sound like an agent, come challenge me then. Come, simple as that. Come challenge me. Me drop the link in the comment section. You can definitely come in on the program and come challenge me. I have given you all the platform to come and do so. Like come and say, come and challenge what I say. Me drop it there. Like come and say, come and challenge what I say. And don't come with assumptions. Come with facts. Then me will subdue and say, okay, fine, no problem. Come with facts. So the problem that I'm having with a lot of the listeners, a lot of the viewers is they say things based off assumption without any facts. What I normally do is we use leading factors. This is something I use in law. Things that happen were leading up to this. So for example, if me live at Portmore and there's only one route to Portmore, you drive past one bridge, you go over it, toll and this and that. And you see me go over there, you see me pass the bridge. Evidence is there that me pass the bridge. Evidence is there that me pass it toll. And then kind of something there. The leading factor is me go Portmore. Even if me never go, but the leading factor that carry me there. Kenny was so the reviewer come on. Big up yourself, reviewer. Believe me. King said, whichever coach comes in, it's easy for us to qualify for World Cup compared to previous qualifiers. No US, no Canada, nor Mexico. You know the problem we have. If we're going to play like that, I will go play against the Costa Rica and the Honduras and them team, or Guatemala. They will flag. They will beat if we play like that. Reviewer, big up yourself. Like you're not hearing. Robert said, what is stopping Jamaica from developing?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Oh, you're here. Oh, yeah, you have to lock up the net and background here. Else I go get the feedback. And then you go have a delay. True MG, that's not say true MG. TikTok, how the hell me a TikTok agree? Let me do something wrong. That is why the same thing will happen with the next coach. Jamaica's environment is toxic. Hopefully the next coach will have to have a thick skin like Chung, Speed, and Ricky to last. Yeah, sure. Thick skin. Why? You don't know. Review now, you know. Still have a feedback, man.
Yes.
Still hear feedback.
My internet is not so good.
Okay. All right. So it look like you fall off, man. You're not connect. Dandre Williams said Paul Hall for the job. Kanye West said our best player left and the coach left. Nowhere to run. Big up yourself. With a German style, big coach be better. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Then I'll big up yourself. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Loud and clear.
Alright, then what you have to say about it?
Well, what I have to say about it, I find it is disgraceful and shameful in the manner in which enough of you bloggers and fans disrespect the coach, and I feel that is the reason why the man stepped down. For me right now, our football heading into a dark place because with the way these fans and vloggers team with the coach, I don't think nobody ever want to come coach Jamaica. Nobody have status ever want to come coach Jamaica side because I find it unfair. The coach do very well with the team. Yeah, we have maybe him have some little thing we could have shaped, but at time the things, you see me?
Well, on the belly, you know, you sound just like the comedian on TikTok. Anybody ever tell you that? You pause on mute. Audio.
Now they're on mute, or comes?
Yeah, I hear now. You know, you sound just like the comedian on TikTok. I swear.
But I see where you guys sound and you guys have blogger on the sound more than comedian. You know, beat all the one titles.
You understand this now? Everybody have their own point of view now. In my perspective, I like the I never expect him to leave so early from my perspective because I thought he's building a project. People come to me ask me about it and I say no, I don't want to see him leave as yet. But you have to understand now is that despite that, we don't have control over that. It's not our decision.
I'm not saying you particularly, you know. But that's why I use the word some of these bloggers. I find our society as people are we ignorant and we deal with things, we approach things on a different level. The first thing a man come out, fire the coach now. Fire the coach now. Look much great things are happening in our football from this coach join. We get Adidas sponsor, the team qualify for the Copa. I watch a thing when I hate the most about it. Check the stadium them in the Copa America. How much Jamaicans in there supporting the team compared to the other teams. We don't support the national team, but we have the most to say. You see me? So all of them match there is like a away match, you know, hostile territory, you know, with the people and fans, you know. So we have all disadvantage. The next thing too, every time before a match, there is something negative surrounding the team. It's coming from the JFF or the vloggers. Why? Our Phoenix. Why? That show off the whole thing, bro. God, football we can't operate like that and feel like a football. No matter the talent we have in the team. Once we have negative thing always surround the team, we are gonna have this problem. You understand? We are gonna have this problem. The main thing we throw off the team is what Craig Butler do. When him give the coach the okay to select Leon Bailey and then I go back on him words. Like him never do it. The coach fed up. That's why the man stepped down, you know, the man was fed up at the shenanigans. You see me? Too much bacchanal. The JFF have to take responsibility too, because before the second game, you come out with suspending a Leon Bailey, all of that could have stayed till after the Copa.
Yeah, that can stay. That definitely can stay. I agree with that.
All of that should stay till the Copa. The coach resigned, or long the coach said about a month ago, him say him going to resign. Why before the Venezuela game that come out in the paper? You don't know what the problem. Our beat the coach don't know the Jamaican people mindset. The coach should have never have man around the team because him leak a lot of information because him love to talk.
Yeah? No, you can't say that. That's a big accusation, you know.
I telling you that because I know for facts. Them talk Jamaican don't own us. As soon as them hear something, them have a friend or them have a call and say, well, think about something. And then it reads something else.
Well, you have to understand now. We have to understand this now. You see, even if you know the facts, right? None of us cannot prove it. None of us cannot prove that.
But all right, what you mean, brother? What you mean say? If I was the coach, I don't want none of them run me setup. Because the mentality of Jamaicans are always creeping. You see me? All we no matter
man is man. We can't agree with the one there. In my view, hold on, in my view, he know man is man, and I think he's an honorable man, very, very honorable, and that's somebody don't know good.
I don't think so though.
I no problem if you think that, but this is my
so. Because man is man. Yeah, man is man more friendly with all of the vloggers and all of the people that we have outside.
No, if you do something wrong, I tell you. If you do something wrong, he will definitely tell you. Yeah, 100%.
But what?
Yeah.
I'm going to say about this. I'm going to say not this out there now. The next coach coming in don't have no Jamaican and your coaching setup. Bring in all foreigners and keep everything indoor. The JFF need to be more professional. No, me call them out because me see in ways where them unprofessional in a middle of a tournament before the second match, una come out with suspension or selection or lane Bailey. That could have wait, brother. That could have wait. You see me? The coach are gonna get sacked before the last game. When come out with that in the newspaper, that could have wait too.
I don't think I think the news article released that the day there now.
Yeah, but that should have never reached a news article. So must somebody inside give that information, wrong or right?
True. But no, the thing is, people have their sources, you know. People have their sources now where information pass various places, you know.
Yeah, but I find the federation operating like a ramping shop, like them don't know what them doing. Why in other federation you don't hear these type of things surrounding them football, especially in the middle of an important tournament?
Yeah, I agree with that. That is true.
Come on, man. And we, the vloggers, too, we're surrounded with too much negativity around the team, too. We are some of the people who are very influential, you know.
No, I agree.
People
have to take one.
And then hear the narrative, hear how Jamaican operate. You see, for one person come and say, Ray, everybody run with it. Nobody will think for themselves and analyze for themselves. You understand?
Yeah.
Fire the coach. Everybody fire the coach. Coach are good. Thing. None of them analyze and assess. From the coach come till now, this are the worst performance him get. And I can't blame the coach because if you are professional players, yeah, come in and you set up how much training you need to give them. For them know of with the stupidness when I see the player them up on the field yesterday, the coach can't coach them to do that, you know. When we see the big defender I do yesterday, I hold up the ball and I play it back to the keeper when defender swarm down on him. Why? It's unprofessional like these guys don't serious about the Jamaica football or the man them just fed up because what? We beat the man them left, right and center when the man try their best to sometimes we put pressure on our own players, bro God. You see me? But I don't buy watch me. When footballer end up in a dark place, remember me tell you that, yeah? That happens to leave now. When footballer in a dark place, bro God, me I tell you.
All right.
I got in a very, very, very dark place.
No, this for that. But I listen to this, right?
Yeah.
See, sometimes one person can change certain things, you know. So where you find out that gonna happen is this, right? This is what's gonna happen. I mean, understand the point you come from. You see, a new coach will come in. Me not a Manchester United fan, but this looks similar to a Manchester United. New coach will come in, the feel good feeling come in. Feel good factor set up now. Win probably 1 or 2 games. Everybody nice again until something pop up out of nowhere.
Which will always pop up when they come out to Jamaica. Just the mentality of the people. And watch me now.
Yeah.
And watch my suggestion. Anybody where watch was surrounding JFF or anything, my suggestion is we need to get rid of some of them old players, them the low, the grey, the Antonio can rest up. We need to get rid of some of these older players now. This is the time. No. Make us feel for God the World Cup with a young set a team, a fresh start. Because we need to start all over again. You see that mentality there, Shaman Nichols I forgot to.
So you don't think But Shaman upon a young cat. Shaman must about 24, 25, you know.
Shamara 27 or 28, man. I thought
No,
Shamara
man,
gonna talk by next World Cup.
both on us a whole man. Both on
Yeah,
us a whole
Shamara.
man.
Shamara is
Yeah,
that
sure.
age group, man. See, first and them
Shaman is a whole man. Shaman can't at all. Hold on there. Unless I get it wrong.
check.
My 27. That's true.
You see all of that shenanigan on phone when the team play a train and have video and have joke. I want to with me and football. Me serious in football, you know. I don't have time for jokers, you know. We're just a pre, yeah. Okay, we're just a pre to come for social media. But I don't play joking with football, bro. God, do not forget serious. For them thing there, them offset the chemistry of the team, bro. God, because no focus is always about joking and joyriding.
What about the vibe? Anything the camp have you have good vibe?
Yeah, we have to have vibes, yes, but team vibes we don't need to have vibes with like is a bragging thing to come for social media and joyride. Now at the time we play for lock in and you have a press officer them to deal with that. You see me? Players are supposed to deal with that. You're supposed to focus on the game. But no, we have to focus on house can skate on the toll, sell house to come a game. All these boy are getting rid of all. New crop, new start. We need that. Right now.
So listen to this, right? I just said new crop, new start. You don't think this are for them say it's a priority to get to the World Cup.
We stand a chance to get to the World Cup, you know. But there are things that need to be changed. The way all the federation operates is unprofessional, first and foremost. Yeah? Some of the players are very unprofessional too. You see me? And watch me. Away from mixing one or few good local talents with majority of the English players. Yeah, so we need to step away from low grey. No, I don't agree. Blake. I don't agree. Blake. Shamanic, we need to get to that old mindset out of the team. Because the old thing where I come from with more time, I will always transcend over to the new people. We want new youths who are hungry for this thing. You see me? Me tell them long time, Low can't make my team, because Low don't play as a CDM. Low always out of position. If you notice, we have a gap in our midfield every time. Every time we're in attack, we have a big gap between the whole of the front line, including midfielders and the defense. And what Venezuela do yesterday, as soon as them win the ball, them players start print out fast because why? We are playing with Low when I understand him role. You see me? Low supposed to sit back at all time. Why you run and go way up in the attack for? Like a forward they play. All over the pitch. And the defender them want make a pass, and the defender them have to keep and pass the ball amongst one another back to the keeper because no midfielder now run come to the ball. You see me? But I will look like amateur as a professional footballer, bro God. Like we ain't learning, bro God.
You taking a match recently?
Oh, you mean if me watch you all of the match him?
Me I take a go game.
Eh? You
got the game.
Eh?
Yeah, man, me watch a match, man. Me watch a match. But me I take a go game.
On the field.
The third goal we concede now, a one ball split the entire midfield, and then last,
Yeah, because guess what? The man them catch up on the counter. Because when we attack, everybody are running to go in at the 18-yard box. Nobody can stand up on top of the 18 just in case our counter attack get through. And the defense line is a shamble. Why the coach changed the defense line yesterday?
So you put that. Based off of that, you don't think the coach have some level of responsibility to have to take as well?
Yeah.
You don't think coach have some level of responsibility to have to take based off of how him set up the team and things?
Right now, me feel like the coach just watch pressure bus pipe down. The pressure where demand them unnecessary pressure in the coach, it will get to anybody head, Brogan. You don't want this man to start. You don't want this man in his side. You don't want Dix to get more time. Dix to get almost 45 minutes yesterday. What Dix to do?
I only shot to go on target.
Yeah, but why him do? But we can't blame him because what? We don't have watch me. If your team don't have a midfield, your attack weak and your defense weak. Must and it should.
100%. I agree with that.
You have to have midfielder. You see me? You must have midfielder. Why the coach? I don't start Greg Lee yesterday.
No, because he must say he want to give John Bell a run. I think Greg Lee they feel something they sick before the match, man. Like a stomach bug.
Greg Lee, one of the hardest working player in our team.
Yeah, but him get a stomach bug before the game, so he end up come out.
Okay. No problem with that then. If him get that.
No, show me. So from your perspective, that means that the coach have to take some of the level of the blame then.
So yeah. I'm gonna point out some issue, right? Bell, I come off a long injury. Bell never. I don't play. Bell play 5 games and come from injury. Yeah.
No,
why? Why play Bell?
No, Bell. I know the injury Bell. I'm different Bell. 2 Bell in the team. They have Amar Bell. They have John Bell. I do one name John Bell.
Amar Bell, the injured. John Bell play.
Yeah, Amar Bell. He not play, man. He not play. He not in the squad.
John Bell play yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, my bad then. Cause I'm just see Bell, so I assume say, but him come up with injury too.
Yeah.
He coming up with injury too.
Yeah, but him fit, man. Him fit and can play. He not play too badness. I think
Hey, all right. Notice which side of the field the man them attack the most yesterday.
Man, that's down the right hand side.
The Jamaican left hand side, going down the left hand side. The man them
right hand side. Well, I get a call. Morning. Let me not get a call a while ago. Yeah, you mute again. No, you mute again. All right, the audio drop here now. You have to go jump off now, then Ali. The audio drop here.
Yeah, I leave in.
All right, bless up yourself. And just come back, Right, finally a man that is spitting some truth, Jeremiah, big up. Bill said them attack the most. Yeah, can't problem see it. Heimir said, nice, shut up, not even. TikTok coach did a good job. Jamaica got a lot of chances in CONCACAF with midfield. We have, and forwards didn't do well. Really? We get chances? Why? Let me check and see if we get a big chance. Somebody remind me one chance how we get there, man. I don't remember getting any big chances. I can't remember getting any big chances. Like a clear-cut chance. I can't remember one clear-cut chance. When we can't say, spot on, that shouldn't score. Anybody can remind me. Remind me of one, people. One clear-cut chance. Let me say, that half score, that shouldn't score. I can't remember. I can't remember. I know if we get a clear cut, because I can't remember getting a clear-cut chance. Or me can say, boy, yeah, that shouldn't score. Not even one alone, no. Even if us got a chance, the header, that's kind of difficult, I have to go down to get it up, so. So I have to dive down to get it up, so. So I think that's a clear chance. Yeah, as Jason said, some dangerous situation, but not necessarily big chance. Nowhere to big up yourself in Super Chat. We need a coach that fits our style of play. There's no high profile coaches here in Copa, but yet these teams performing well. True. Very, very true. That's a good way. That's true. Michael Berman said this show is all over the place like JFF. You're going. Since the show all over the place, that means we run out of talking point then. Because we don't the initial part we don't get rid of. We just have discussion now. We just have discussions right now. Michael Berman. Yeah, we just have discussions. Yeah, man, him do well for even get underneath it. Shivan Given said, one of our biggest problems is that we never have anyone on top of the box to retain the ball or try to. We don't stop opponent for a counter. It's tough enough. I think coaching is a big aspect of our team. Coaching is a big aspect in our team. I do think these are things that we can definitely area. These are areas that Hallgrimsson can improve on. Jerome Wholesale said, Wholesale. From Mexico match, I see this coach needs to get fired. And if he motivate the team first, second half, and demand the players to score. Jebash, all the goal them will score MJ. And we cause them. We put pressure upon ourselves. No, sir, the 3 goals we scored yesterday. 3 goals we can tell us, we could have done a lot better, but poor defending. So then we cause it upon ourselves. Then just pull it apart. Pull apart. Clayton said we don't need to get European coaches. We just need quality coaches. Boy Nick said, which big chance? No, we're not gonna a big chance. Shevan said Siva should have went with his foot. I think he misjudged the ball. With his foot? With his foot? Tough is it. Really tough is it. I'm gonna rewatch that for see. Mark Aaron said, if them no fire speed, Chung and Ricketts dog nyam with supper. Fire, Berman, you figure that you talk about the Gensec, you talk about the president, the Gensec, and the chairman of the technical committee. How you gonna fire them? You can't fire them. All of those positions, boil down to voting. All of those positions boils down to voting. Those positions are voting based. You can't fire people or you're voting. Squillage said, how hard is it to pick the 11 best players at each position? But what about the player who best suit the coach's system? What about the player who best suit the coach's system? What about that? German will say, fire them all. You can't fire, you fire them. You can't fire them. You cannot fire them. And them run the organization. So how you go fire them? You can see that something was affecting the players. You could see them never want to play. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Bless up, Carla. Morning. All right. New media said the negative press from you vloggers. Negative press. Negative. Why you think we do what we do? Why you think we do what we do? You know, say funny enough in the new media. If no vloggers did exist, you guys wouldn't be getting any information. None whatsoever. We're not getting no information about the team. We don't know what go on. We don't hear what go on. Negative or positive, we not get the information. Negative or positive, we not get the information. Anyways, we only have a few more minutes to go. The fans are crazy. Copa is not our tournament. Conquer of Nations were given $2 million to play a series of high-quality friendly games. Costa Rica made good use of fielding 15 players under the age of 25. No, that Eagle Republic. That's a big statement. So imagine the next 3 years, 2 to 3 years from now, when those 15 players really mature. Chung position is at the leisure of the board. He can be fired. Agree. Tough Rule said, MG, do you think the time of Bailey suspension from selection was to make sure he's not available for selection for the next coach? I think it's more about this situation. I think it's more to do with this situation. Remember, so once him, the thing is, not once him right, to the JFF and saying ready, him ready, Remember him say that, once him right to the JFF and saying ready, he ready. Done this, so. So it's not a case of which that. So once him right, then done this, man. Jeremy Woses from your boy, Jamaica qualified to World Cup. To World Cup. No, me a big man and still no World Cup again. And when I all with my children that grew up, Jamaica still not qualify. Berman said, look into this MG. Always protect them images is strongly affiliated with them. Too much corruption. Bill is right, too much corruption. All right, fine. Me affiliated with them and me protect the image. As I say, Michael, no problem at all. Don't mess up. Me can't beat you, me can't beat you up on your opinion, no. Anything we want to say, me have to go with it, no. As Nacho said, the customers is always right. Always right. Anyway, 2 hours are gone, people, and me never really notice me not go so much hours. Big up on yourself, people. Massive respect. Everybody in the comment section, massive respect. All who cuss me, all who agree with me, all who not agree with me. I say things said. Nick said MG they having a coach in mind. And listen, no. I'm not a coach in mind right now. Marco said, MG, would you take Leon as he right says ready? Of course, right now. But there's circumstances around it. For me personally, people are going to disagree with this. I would want an apology as the fans them. Just like how one time he start about Chelsea and he apologized to Aston Villa fans them, I would want an apology just to see him. But who's me? Nobody at all. Nobody. Michael said, you do psychology in school, you think you can fool me? You know, funny enough, you know, I was a top student in psychology when I was going at college. Me have a A+. I think it was a 96% me get in psychology. A 96% me get. 96%. Can't show them, can't show it right now. I think it was one of my first A+ in college. Couldn't get no more because me have to work at the same time. Me have to work at the same time whilst me I go college. So rough. Can you imagine upon patrol at night time and I study? Rough, man. Algiers, Jamaica pay Bailey? No. You don't get paid to play for your national team. You get a stipend. A stipend. You don't get paid. Just like the English national team. All them then stipend goes straight to charity. They never get it. It goes straight to charity. MG, do you think the team will coming back? That's a good question. Based off what I am hearing, the team themselves would want an apology as well. Based off what I'm hearing. Because the team was not in agreement with what happened. All right, so you're going to take the last call. This is the last call, people. Bless up yourself, caller. Me there, I know. Yeah, man, the coach resigned, man. But yeah, me don't want to show now, no, probably never know. Yeah, man. So bless up. You see, I hope people vex about it, you know, man. Crystal said, okay, calm down, MG. Everybody get an A on Psychology 101. Well, true. So, you know, I know no special. Apologies to who pay you. Bailey never said anything wrong. JFF unprofessional. Bailey apologized to the team already. I think so. Okay, fine. No problem at all. All right, let me make this clear, yeah? One, if you never seen that article, what just read was that the coach put forward to the team, say, I bring back Bailey. And you see what the team said, no, they're not having it. Secondly, when Bailey is supposed to get a suspension, one party has to agree with the suspension, and that is the team, the players in the team. And they said, yes, they agree with the suspension. That tells you everything we need to know. That tells you everything you have to know. So you might agree to it, yes or no. Not my fault. Not my I don't say go. I don't say things set up. I agree to yes or no. As I say, I mean a problem. I mean a reason why Jamaica lose all 3 games versus in the Copa America. You know, go on, big up on yourself, people. Please do hit it. Well, if you feel like, no problem. If you don't like the video, can dislike it as well. No problem at all. But big up on yourself, people. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, God bless you all. So, boom.